Reality is not an absolute concept, but rather a subjective experience shaped by our perception of the world around us. Our brains process a vast amount of sensory information every second, and it's through this perception that we construct our understanding and experience of reality. If you want to shift your reality and your experience, you only need to alter your perceptual field. The perceptual field can be understood as the total range of stimuli that an individual can potentially perceive at any given moment. It encompasses everything that we see, hear, touch, taste, and smell, as well as the cognitive processes that interpret these sensations. And it's influenced by both external factors, like the environment, and internal factors, like our beliefs, memories, and our emotions. The perceptual field is defined as the totality of the environment that an individual perceives at a particular time. That is, all of the aspects of the environment of which the person is aware at a given time. Aware is the key word here. All of the aspects of the environment of which a person is aware at a given time, not all of the aspects that are actually available. This is filtered information. In other words, our perceptual field is not fixed, but rather malleable, capable of being altered in various ways to create new realities. And what you want to experience is likely not only a possibility, but a probability that you may just be filtering out due to the information that your brain is working with. This means that we each have the potential to change our perceptual field and transform how we interact with the world, learn, heal, and even experience the nature of reality itself, when we understand how to manipulate these filters in such a way that opens us up to new experiences. And that's what I'm going to discuss in this video. So let's dive a little deeper to grasp how this works. The perceptual field and the reticular activating system, or what is known as the RAS, are closely related in the context of how our brain processes sensory information and regulates our awareness, attention, and reality. Understanding this relationship helps shed light on how we perceive and filter the vast amount of sensory input that we encounter in our daily lives. The reticular activating system is a complex network of neurons located in the brainstem, and it plays a critical role in this process. It also has the job of filtering sensory input, so it can help us focus on the most relevant information according to our brain and what it already knows when filtering out irrelevant or redundant stimuli. Again, there's a key word here. That word is already, what the brain already knows. New information has the ability to open the RAS and the perceptual field to new experiences. I'll explain further. The RAS acts as a gatekeeper for the information that enters our conscious awareness. It filters sensory stimuli based on their perceived relevance to our past memories, beliefs, and emotions, as well as our current goals, interests, and mental state. This filtering process happens in a split second, and it directly affects the size and content of our perceptual field, and therefore our reality. For example, when you're deeply engrossed in reading a book, your RAS may filter out background noise, making you less aware of it and narrowing your perceptual field to the text that you're reading. This is an example of how the RAS works in ways that support you. In fact, it's always trying to support you, but sometimes it does too good of a job when it's placing these filters on our experience, and then it blocks something that we're trying to manifest in our lives. That thing might be right there for the taking, and it probably is, but you won't be able to see it, smell it, taste it, touch it, hear it, or feel it with these blinders of the RAS in place. The reason it does this is because it doesn't have enough information to work with that tells it that it shouldn't filter that thing or that experience out. In other words, it doesn't have a frame of reference from the past memories, beliefs, or emotions, or a frame of reference from the current goals, interests, and/or mental states that tells it to open the physical senses to the experience that you wish or hope for. But there are ways to change this, and I'm going to tell you what those are in just a moment. The RAS also plays a role in regulating overall arousal and alertness, which expands our perceptual field to be more receptive to incoming sensory information when it's active, and decreases our perceptual field significantly when we become less responsive to external stimuli, such as when we're sleeping. This is great for manifesting purposes during times of guided meditation, and I'll explain more about that in a moment as well. The RAS is also sensitive to emotionally charged or novel stimuli. These types of stimuli often capture our attention and expand our perceptual field because they're perceived as potentially important for our well-being or our survival. For example, a sudden loud noise or a flashing emergency light can instantly activate your RAS, causing your perceptual field to expand as you become more alert to the situation. This can also happen during profound moments of new sensory information in the form of, once again, meditation. This is a valuable tool for enhancing mental and emotional states that support goal setting and focus, opening the perceptual field to new experiences. So the perceptual field and the reticular activating system are interconnected in a dynamic relationship. The RAS serves as a gatekeeper that influences the size and the content of your perceptual field by regulating your attention, alertness, and responsiveness to sensory stimuli. This interaction is essential when it comes to manifesting what you want from life. So, how do we use it in our favor? And what if we could intentionally alter or expand our filters and our perceptual field in such a way that it leads to a richer, more diverse experience of the world around us? We absolutely can. Various practices and experiences can expand our perceptual field. Here are 8 ways to open your perceptual field to a new experience of reality. Number 1, challenge your currently held beliefs. I talk about this a lot on this channel. Obviously, our beliefs play a significant role in shaping our perceptions and therefore our experience of reality. Again, because it uses these beliefs as our filtering system. By challenging and questioning long-held beliefs, we can start to see the world in a new light. This doesn't mean that you reject all of your beliefs, but simply become open to examining them critically, especially the ones that you know are not serving you in your manifesting endeavors. Number 2 is to diversify your experiences. One of the most effective ways to expand your perceptual field is to expose yourself to diverse experiences. Travel, read books from different cultures, engage in new activities, meet new people, or learn a new skill. The more varied your experiences, the broader your perceptual field becomes. Number 3 is to engage in art and creativity. Art, whether it's painting, music, dance, or any other form, can be a powerful tool for changing perception. Engaging in creative activities allows you to express and explore different facets of your perception, leading to a broader understanding of reality. Number 4, seek new perspectives. Engage in conversations with people who have different viewpoints. This can be as simple as discussing a topic with a friend who has a different opinion, or attending lectures and seminars on unfamiliar subjects. By understanding others' perspectives, you can expand your own. Number 5, limit sensory overload. In our digital age, we're often bombarded with information and stimuli. Taking breaks from screens, practicing digital detoxes, or spending time in nature can help recalibrate your perceptual field, making it more receptive to different stimuli. Number 6, consider professional guidance. Therapists, counselors, and coaches have the ability to provide tools and techniques to help you explore and change your perceptual field. They have the ability to offer insights into your perceptions and guide you in broadening your horizons. Number 7, reflect often. Set aside time for regular reflection. Journaling, for instance, can help you track changes in your perceptions and understand the factors influencing them. And number 8, which happens to be my favorite tip, is to practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, have the ability to expand your awareness in dynamic ways. This will also expand your perceptual field by making you more receptive to subtle stimuli that you might have previously filtered out of your experience without even knowing it. I'm creating a meditative hypnosis session for opening your perceptual field to a new reality, and I'll put that out next week when it's been fully produced. Check back here in the video description for the link to that meditation. In the meantime, I have many other meditations that also do this, and I'll leave a link to a playlist for that in the description of this video. The perceptual field is not just a passive backdrop to our experiences, but a dynamic entity that shapes and is shaped by our interactions with the world. By recognizing its power and potential, we can open ourselves up to a richer, more diverse range of experiences, challenging our assumptions, expanding our understanding of what is possible, and opening us up to entirely new experiences of reality and the endless possibilities that await us.